Russia has almost certainly used its Su-57 Felon new generation fighter in its war against Ukraine, according to an assessment from the UK Ministry of Defence, MOD. While the assertion is not backed up by any irrefutable publicly available evidence, it's not the first time that it's been claimed that Russia's most advanced fighter jet has been playing some kind of a role in the war. In its latest defense intelligence update today, the UK MOD focuses exclusively on the Su-57 as part of its regular situation report on the war in Ukraine. The sources upon which the UK MOD's evaluation is based are not disclosed, but the ministry states that the Su-57 has very likely been employed in combat since at least June 2022. Interestingly, unconfirmed claims of the Felon being used in the conflict have actually been surfacing since before that date, most notably in a report from Russia's state-run TASS news agency last May. Citing an unnamed defense industry source, the TASS report claimed that the use of Su-57 aircraft in Ukraine began 2 to 3 weeks after the start of the special operation. As the invasion of Ukraine is described by the Kremlin, these missions have likely been limited to flying over Russian territory, launching long-range air-to-surface or air-to-air missiles into Ukraine. Today's UK R&D assessment continues. This would go a long way to explaining why there is currently no open-source confirmation of Su-57s operating over Ukraine itself. It would also fit in with the kind of missions that have been flown by other Russian fighters with long-range armament, namely the Su-35S Flanker and the Mi-31BN Foxhound, which you can read more about here. On its Twitter channel, the UK MOD also provides an example of a commercially available satellite image dated December 25, showing 5 Felons at the Russian airbase at Aktubinsk, near Astrakhan in southern Russia. The accompanying information notes that the base is home to the 929th Flight Test Center, and that this is the only known Felon base, meaning that these aircraft have likely been involved in operations against Ukraine. While there is no disputing the presence of Su-57s at Aktubinsk, it's hard to see how this fact alone can be used as evidence of them being employed in the war in Ukraine. Aktubinsk is not only home to a wide variety of different Russian aerospace forces combat jets, but it's also not the only airbase that accommodates Su-57s. As the war zone has noted in the past, Lipetsk has also received examples of the jet. The most important responsibility of the 929th State Flight Test Center at Aktubinsk is the official state evaluation of military aircraft, upgrades, and equipment, ensuring they meet their stated requirements, after which they can formally enter service. Meanwhile, Lipetsk's 4th State Air Personnel Preparation and Military Evaluation Center, or 4GTS PAPVIMORF, to give its Russian acronym, is tasked with the evaluation of initial batches of tactical combat aircraft, developing tactics, and training pilots in combat application of the aircraft. It's here that the first cadre of frontline Su-57 pilots are currently being trained on the type, which will then enter operational service with the 23rd Fighter Aviation Regiment based at Zhezhongji near Komsomolsk on Amur in Russia's Far East. You can read more about those plans and that unit here.